Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another makeup tutorial, and I wanted to do kind of like a purple smoky eye, and it turned out even better than I imagined. I love how it looks, and if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette today, and I'm first going in with the shade 13 and applying this all over my lid after I just applied eyeshadow primer. I like to use a nude eyeshadow before I use any colored eyeshadows as a base because it helps for them all to blend together. Now I'm going in with the shade Combust, and I am applying this on my crease. It's a very light, cool toned crease shade. This is just pretty much a transition shade before the transition shade, you know what I mean? So now I'm going in with the shade Password, and this is more of a purple tone, so that's why I wanted to do a transition shade before this shade, which this is also a transition shade for the purple that we're going to be using. So I know it kind of sounds a little complicated, but that's how it goes, you know? So now I'm going right on into the shade Smolder. This is a very dark purple shimmery shade, and I'm applying this in my crease, just defining my crease and applying this to the outer corners. I was actually really disappointed with the pigmentation of this eyeshadow. It is purple, and you can't really tell though after I blend it out, and that really disappointed me. So as you can see here, I'm just blending it out because I didn't want it to be just applied to my lid, you know? I wanted to blend it out. And now I'm going in with the shade Black Market because I did want to do a smoky eye as well. And I'm applying this to my outer corner, and this black blends out super well. I love it. So now I'm just taking a flat brush and going back in with the shade Smolder, which is the dark purple shade, and trying to bring back some of the pigmentation, but it's just not working. So I went into my Fuego 28 Hot Color Collection, whatever that palette is called, and I go in with the vibrant electric purple that's in that palette, and I started to kind of blend it on my lid at first, and I realized that packing it on the lid instead really helps the color pigmentation. Now I go in with the W7 In the Night Smoky palette, and I'm taking this sparkly pink shimmery kind of shade and just applying this on the inner corner just to give it a little more of a gradient shimmer in the inner corner. And the W7 Smoky palette is actually a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I mean, the colors aren't all exactly the same, but they're very similar. And as you can see here, I moved right on into my face after I removed the fallout from my face from the eyeshadow with a makeup wipe. So I just primed my face, and now I'm moving right on into foundation. I've used this foundation once before and I wasn't too impressed with it, but today for some reason it worked out super well. I don't know why. I used the same primer and the same powder that I did before, and I don't know, it just turned out better. I don't know why, but that is why you always give your makeup a second shot. Even if you didn't like it the first time, try it again the second time, and maybe you'll find a better way to use it. I don't know. But yeah, so first I blended out my foundation with my foundation brush, and I go in with my beauty blender right after that just to kind of touch up on the foundation a little bit and remove any brush strokes that may have been left over from the foundation brush. Now I use concealer from my Crown Concealer palette, and the footage was deleted. I don't know how, but yeah, I pretty much just applied the concealer in the center points of my face, and now I go in with my Milani face powder in the shade light medium, and I just apply this underneath my eyes, again the center points of my face, and then I blend it all over my face to set the foundation, the concealer, yada yada yada. So now I'm going in with bronzer, and this bronzer is from LA Colors, and I really like this bronzer, but it's so warm that it's more of like a summer bronzer, and I probably wouldn't have used it today if I realized it was so warm toned, you know what I mean? But that's okay. I mean, it looks pretty good at the end of the day. What do you think? My sister agrees. It looks pretty good at the end of the day. So I don't look all that crazy. So I just apply the bronzer everywhere you think you should apply bronzer. Underneath the cheekbones, temples, hairline, double chin, jawline, nose, everywhere on your face pretty much. And now I'm going in with this Laura Geller bronzer, and I like to use this one to contour. I just draw a line right underneath where I placed the bronzer, and I contour my nose as well, just 2 little lines on the side underneath my nose, and then I blend that all out with my brush, and voila. I love that episode of Friends. Anyway, now I'm moving on to blush, and this one is a marble matte blush, and I love matte blushes. So I'm just applying this on the apples of my cheeks, blending it into my contour and blending it out so it's not super harsh looking, you know what I mean? And so then I go back in with my eyeshadow. I'm doing my under eyes right now, and I went in with the shade Password, and I'm first applying that on my lower lash line, blending that out, and then I go in with the shade Smolder with a smaller brush and add that to the outer corners. Sorry, I'm laughing because of what my sister just said. Okay, so now I'm going in with the shade High, and I'm applying this to my inner corners and my brow bone and my Cupid's bow. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I wasn't looking at the screen when I just said that. I think I'm a little high. Okay, I'm really not high. I just get really giggly with my sisters. Anyway, now I'm using the Starlooks eyeliner pencil in the shade Amethyst, and I love this eyeliner because it's so glittery and purple. I'm obsessed with it, and I think it looks so pretty how I used it today. I've never used it like this before, but OMG, I love it. And now I'm going in with this Revlon Color Stay black eyeliner crayon and applying this to my tight line and my waterline. You guys already know. And today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot mascara, and I love this mascara. I pretty much only use mascaras that I'm absolutely obsessed with, because why would I use anything else? You know what I mean? So I use 2 coats on the top lashes and 1 coat on the lower lashes, and then I go right in with lips. So today I'm using this Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lipstick in the shade Make Your Love, and it's so tiny, it's so cute, but I love this lipstick. It's so creamy and I love the color, but I did want it a little more nude, so I went in with the Bare Minerals liquid lipstick in the shade Hemp and applied that just to the center of my lips and smacked my lips together a little bit just to kind of blend the colors together, and it gives my lips more of a dimension with the two different shades. So now I'm going in with the Melissa Michelle eyeshadow palette, and it has a highlighter in this palette. So I'm applying that to my cheekbones, pretty much all over my face. You guys already know I'm obsessed with highlight, and when I did my matte makeup look a couple of videos ago, it was very hard for me not to apply highlight. So I mean, I'm just going crazy with it today. And I'm obsessed with using a super tiny brush for my nose highlight. I actually really love it. I was inspired by James Charles to do that, so that is why I do that now. And now I'm going in with the Milani Make It Last makeup setting spray and setting my entire face, and that is the completed look. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already, and don't forget to turn on post notifications. Leave a comment down below telling me what kind of video you would like to see next, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!